Hi guys, welcome to another video of Shatan Rajes. Today, after the Apple saga is over now and we are back to the real world with, out of the bounds from M1 chip. So today we have the new Dell XPS 13-inch. Mind you, this is the 13-inch model XPS. One thing that I really love about XPS is the industrial design. This feels really sturdy in hand and the diamond cut sides. So overall, an XPS device is all about design, at least for me, from my perspective. So now this is going to be a very small video. We are starting this small series where we'll be reviewing the videos in less than 5 minutes kind of thing. So I'll quickly talk about the point which I think are important as a buyer when you are out to buy something like this, because you'll find the videos and everything about this product on the internet, but the one thing that you won't get is the review and opinion of someone who is using it. So this is the 9310, which has the 11th generation Intel i7 processor. There are two models available. One that starts with is i5. It starts with approximately 1.5 lakh rupees. This is the second variant, that is the top end variant. This starts at 2.20 lakh. This costed me around 2.14 lakh rupees in the store from Dell official store. So this one is the top variant. One thing that is very cool about this is that this has 4K display. As you can see, this has a 4K very beautiful display and bezel-less. The best thing is that this is a 13-inch model, and yet when you compare it with the 13-inch MacBook Pro, this one is very lighter and very compact in your hand. This doesn't feel like a 13-inch laptop. It feels at max like 11 or 12 inches. The major reason is the bezel. So the first point is the display. This is the one area where Dell XPS wins with almost everything in the market. 4K display, touch. This is a touch display. So if you can see, if I'm touching it, it's working. So this is a 4K touch display. This is still not an OLED panel, but they have launched the OLED panel version. So it will be available soon. But I don't see a point in OLED because the contrast is already very good on this, and you cannot anyway edit videos, and professional video editing is not possible on this thin and light machine. So with screen, I can definitely say this is the best screen laptop that I have used, at least in this price bracket or the screen size. The second thing I'd like to talk about is the design. Design, as I have told you, is a very thin and light laptop. You can carry it like this in your one hand and you don't even need a bag. So that way it's very thin, and this is made out of aluminum, machined aluminum. So very industrial design, no problem there. Now the second thing that I'd like to talk about is this has Intel's 11th gen processor. If you can see, this is Intel EVO platform. EVO is basically Intel's older Project Athena platform, with a more PR name where you can relate to it, where you can remember it. So this is more like that. Performance, I would be honest, as I'm coming from a M1 MacBook Pro, not good. I mean, when you compare it to that, M1 MacBook Pro is like light years ahead from this in terms of performance. It is also a 13-inch device, but you can edit 4K video out of this camera that I'm shooting on. It shoots 4.2.2, 4K 50 FPS videos. So this cannot even run it properly, let alone render it. But my MacBook Pro, which has M1, can easily render it and easily edit it also. This one cannot. On DaVinci Resolve I'm talking, because I use DaVinci Resolve, so I shoot on DaVinci Resolve. Sorry, I edit on DaVinci Resolve. So this is not a pro machine. This is just a thin and light laptop which you can take with in your office, take notes on, and every day-to-day work. Like, one thing that I've noticed, which is a plus point for Intel at this point, is web browsing. Opening Chrome tabs, accessing Chrome is a lot faster on this machine, like way better than the earlier times. So that is improved very much on this machine. But still, mind you, this is not a pro device. This is just a thin and light laptop that you can use for your day-to-day work. The next thing is the keyboard, etc. feel very good to type. The trackpad is also huge now, so no issues. Glass trackpad, you won't have an issue. This is the white colored variant because white comes in the top model. The palm rest is also good to feel, so nothing wrong with that. One thing that I'm specifically pointing out is that this gets warm, like, because I live in Delhi, so Delhi gets warm, and due to this the environment is warm. This machine gets a little warmer. Again, I'm coming from MacBook, which is I have used MacBook Pro on my lap for long, but I have never faced any issue with the heating issues on my lap, at least, that it is uncomfortable to put. But after using this for a while, even the basic work like using Slack, Google Chrome, it does get warm. So that is something. Another drawback is the port situation. It has one micro SD card slot, one USB port here, and one USB port here. Both are USB-C and Thunderbolt ports, and one normal 3.5mm jack. So same port as the MacBook Pro, but this one, I don't know, as a Windows laptop they should have offered a little more. The last thing is Microsoft yesterday only released the Windows 11, so let's hope what good Windows 11 can bring to these laptops. And if I have to summarize my short review, it is going to be, if you are in the market looking for a laptop and you are hell bent on a Windows laptop, then this is the perfect laptop. There's no Windows laptop better than this. But if you can, go with a Mac, then definitely MacBook Pro is the better choice than this, and cheaper also. The top variant of MacBook Pro comes at around 1.8, 1.9 lakh, which is way better than this in almost everything that I could point out. But if you want a Windows machine or a very beautifully designed machine, like this is definitely a beautiful design than the MacBook Pro, so you should go with this machine. It's not something of a very powerful machine, mind you, in the beginning. That's all for the short review, and see you in the next one. I know the COVID cases has gone down, but still please follow a COVID appropriate behavior, because we have to vaccinate the country to get out of the pandemic. So please stay at your home, please get vaccinated, and hope you guys are safe. Thank you so much for watching.